Right, so it's June 12th, 2022, and I've just got done watching the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. I don't know why Bethesda even bothered to turn up, because they showed us next to nothing, a nice wee extended thing about Starfield at the end of the thing for 10 minutes, lovely jubbly, and then they showed up about a quarter of the way into the show to say, oh, we've got DLC coming for Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online, even though Elder Scrolls Online is a ZeniMax production, it's not theirs. It's their IP, sure, but they didn't make the fucking game. So what did it open with? It opened with a nice wee extended gameplay of Redfall. An open world 1 to 4 player co-op shooter that looks like a fucking reskin of Back 4 Blood. So immediately I'm like, this looks like Back 4 Blood. Not the greatest fucking start, and then it goes through the demo and it looks like Game Pass bait, and that's the first time I've actually coined that phrase, Game Pass bait. It's coming from Arcane, you know, the people that made Prey and Dishonored, and it looks nothing like they would create. So that's a great start. What, make a new game? Yeah, let's make something that you wouldn't make. It's like, you know, when Fallout 76 came out. Don't think it would be quite as bad as Fallout 76, but I just don't give a shit about this game. I've seen it a million times before, and it just looks almost exactly the same as what's come before it, only with vampires instead of zombies, and I'm like, but it's more undead, and I don't know, I just, no! Game Pass bait. That's what it is. Good for a wee rental for an afternoon or a weekend, and then thrown to the heap of shite bin. Going on from that, we get Forza Motorsport 8, and they proceeded to talk more about, you know, the weather effects, and our time of day is the best it's ever been. Your time of day, your daily fucking day cycle, day-night cycle? Yeah, because that's why I bought Forza. Is this... what? Fucking hell, then there's like, look at that lovely water, oh look at the detail! You're like, look at, you can see cars reflecting in cars. I can see my hamburger reflecting in another hamburger. Look at the juice coming out of this thing, and I'm just like, wanky pish. And then straight after that it was Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't even know why the fuck that was there. They could have put up the Pelican, they're putting the Pelican from Halo into Flight Simulator. That could have been a 30-second advert type thing. Then it was just a clusterfuck of indie looking shiters, and I mean there were a couple of good looking games, it's just those were few and far between. And this was an indie showcase. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but I expect that more from like a Switch review. Like Nintendo would be more into your indie games because you can port them. I know they've got the cloud, but I don't use any of that shit. Internet's either too expensive or not just not good enough. It's like, this is Microsoft. Where are all the big hitters? Where are the heavy games? Where are the things that you've fucking been showcasing over the last 2 years, or at least the last 12 months? It's like, no Avowed, no fucking Outer Worlds 2. Don't know what id's doing, no doubt they're probably saving that for QuakeCon, but even fucking still, they could say, look, we're working on bruh, here's a short wee trailer and we'll go more in depth at QuakeCon. You know, what the fuck are they doing? I mean, they just don't seem to give a fuck about their own gaming systems and fucking services. Just like, yes, well, here's an indie game, something from Dusk. It was a fucking slideshow game, okay? I'm sorry, no, I don't come to Xbox for this. Oh, but what about it in PC as well? Oh, that's why I don't play PC games. Because they're 99% fucking early access slideshow shite, okay? I know that's not true, but I just want it to be true for the next 5 minutes so I'll rant at you, okay? No, I don't come to Xbox, I don't play PC, and I don't come to Xbox for your fucking crappy indie games, okay? I'm sorry, I just don't fucking do it. The games don't look good, especially the one that looked like the one that was a slideshow. I just... what? Sony had fucking an indie game at their wee showcase, which was half an hour, might I add. You could have condensed all this into about 40-50 minutes, not an hour and a half, hour, 2 hours, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, the Sony had, I can't remember the name of it, but it was the lassie on the bike, which I thought, hey, that looks quite cool. You know, with a couple of minutes of a trailer, whet my appetite. But I feel like my brain's itchy and I'm having a hard time conveying how much I dislike this, because I really didn't like this one. And I think it's like the 4th or 5th time that Microsoft have tried something like this, and I've just went, fucking shite. Fucking shite.
Fucking shite.
Something I did like was something called Flintlock, like a God of War inspired beat 'em up type thing. Then you had Wulong, which was just a CG trailer, but it at least looked interesting. Then you had Starfield, which looked really good. It's like no enough heavy hitters, just not enough indie game after indie game, or fucking Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizon 5. Microsoft fucking Flight Sim. I couldn't believe it in Flight Simulator. Come on guys, you're not even trying. You're not trying. Most of these games I will not be touching between now and the fucking... I mean, there's not even a fucking Gears of War collection that everybody was hinting at and everybody thought was going to be here. Just shows you what they fucking actually know, which is nothing. Or very little anyway. Oh, I don't know, we're getting a port of some fucking Persona game that I couldn't give two rats fucking sphincters about. Mere weeb pish. That's what we need, another weeb infested fuckfest. Microsoft, you're going to have to try a bit harder here if you want to get new customers or even retain the ones that you fucking got. Oh, Scorn got a release date the 21st of October. It's only about 9 years late, but never mind, eh? Fucking better late than never, I suppose. Bet you it's fucking pish. Bet you it's pish. Yes, I'll buy it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a rash of fucking Xbox Series X's and S's going up and sale on eBay fucking 10 minutes for now, or whenever you watch it. Because after that, man, it's just fucking hell. I mean, they've got all these IPs, I mean, and they've been sitting on them for fucking years. Things like fucking Banjo-Kazooie, Conker, fucking take your pick, there's dozens. And it's just, I don't know, I don't get it. Don't get it. I mean, are they no bothered because they know they've got Game Pass and it's raking them in millions? I mean, do you think that's it? Is that why they're so apathetic towards their entire fucking, almost their entire back catalogue IPs that they just sit on and do nothing with? I can't fathom it. Now I feel like I'm just getting in circles. So I've had my say. This was a pile of shite. I'm sorry, a couple of good games here and there. It's not going to save it, okay? Just like a couple of good wee bits here and there in the Obi-Wan TV series doesn't stop that from being bollocks. So this was grade A, boiled bull testicles with diarrhea sauce, okay? That's what it was. And I'm sorry, that one wee grain of fucking sweet corn towards the end of the last bite ain't changing shit. Good night.